All right, guys, we are back after a very short intermission for dinner. So yeah, let's just get back into this case, huh? Got my notes up. I'm gonna try putting a note on my phone, see if that helps a little bit, so I don't have to keep all tapping out every time I wanna, scroll. So yeah, we are on, what's the name of this case? The Consul's Car.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Yes, sir. Come on, Stone.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Not now. I got paperwork coming out of my ass.
Yes, sir.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
The thing was,
Parkour.
real nice
An
guy.
abandoned vehicle.
I felt lousy collar.
Catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
Is this our car? Thought we had a shiny something or other. Or is this our car? Yeah. Yeah, we're taking this one. No, it's already on there. Where are we going? Just around the block, looks like.
You hear about Adrian? Brought to Seattle, threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary.
Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience. Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle?
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner. Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. A car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse. It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Run a few rounds through this revolver, see if we get a match.
Apparently I can't look at that flag that's missing. Even though my guide says I'm supposed to be able to, but... Let's check the trunk.
Empty.
What you got, Stefan?
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
There we go.
Must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value. Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanic's workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thanks for your help.
Okay. Let's talk to our suspect. And now remember, this game is based on very specific and subtle facial animations. So we're going to have to use all of our senses to figure out what this guy's up to. Let's do it.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyway, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
How do you know what they were saying then?
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared him off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
Guys, you think he's telling the truth? I don't. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna press X to doubt.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car?
So
You can't be
what?
accusing me of nothing.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Do you think he's lying? Gosh, I just can't tell. Somebody better clip this whole section later. Or maybe I should. Well, you know what we're going to do? X to doubt.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
How about we bring you an umpire's mask?
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I. Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
How can I help, detective?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now. Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you. Messages, please.
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks. Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
I swear, this town is going straight to...
You coming, Stefan? Oh, you almost had it. Oh, come on. Come on. Come get in. Come on, boy. Oh, you almost had it. Oh, yeah, I'll let you in.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
I want to make a comment. You know you made it.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Bought a Packard, Valdez? A snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want answers or I'll smack you around the teeth.
William Dewey offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase at his establishment. It is not unusual to make this kind of transaction in the civil service.
Tell that to the Argentine taxpayers.
Okay.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Are you a madman? This will cause an international incident.
Danny, Ben, Miguel, Tristan, and Teddy. Full lips. Ring any bells?
I'm sure we can come to some arrangement.
Gabriel, spill it.
A beautiful but impertinent boy. I mentioned rendezvous and the young man went quite insane. I thought he was going to kill me. I was prepared to pay.
We'll be in touch, Consul General.
Wow. What a fucking character.
I got the jitters again.
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
Parker.
Let's go, Savon.
I don't know who these were.
Boy, howdy, he sure can play these drums. Gene Krupa, right here on KTI.
Mr. Valdez moves in some peculiar circles for an international bon vivant.
Ah, English, please. See, this is why nobody invites you out for drinks.
It's just very industrious of him to be so involved in matters of consular transportation.
All right, you're making it worse now. I think what you're trying to say is that lover boy in there is as full of crap as a Christmas goose.
That as well.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model four-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me. We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
No good. We need diplomatic plates.
You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys of your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do.
One left.
It's like the Nancy does everyone else's chores cliche, except, well, Cole does everyone else's chores. And even without being asked
Gabriel
to.
Delgado is missing a 3/4.
Any ideas? We'll need a full statement from Dewey to put in our report.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
And I know a shyster when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
Yeah, well, they've got your private information in his notebook.
We found your contact details in Valdez's notebook. He had to be calling you for something, Dewey.
Okay. So I met Valdez in a bar. We cut a deal and he bought the car through the embassy. I cut him some change on the side. It happens all the time.
Well, look at that picture. He is just all teeth. Let's look at the suspect. Yes, aha. Yes, just minding my own business. Suddenly, aha. Okay. He does not look very happy, does he? All right.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. Sure as hell isn't here.
You're his boss. You don't know where the hell he is?
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards will steal anything the minute your back is turned.
What are you hiding, Dewey? Spill it. You don't want the LAPD getting too interested in this place.
So I hire a few illegals. It's cheaper than hiring returning GIs, and they have less attitude. Downside is, they're a little light-fingered.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling. Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
You know what? Why don't we change an outfit? Well, you know, if we only have 6, I feel like there's definitely a lot more chapters, unless you have different outfits for each chapter. I don't know. Yeah, I think we'll stay with this one and then. Thought somebody was singing the Macarena. Watch it, buddy.
You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing 3-dimensional movies? What's a dimension? You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talking in color. Look what we have now.
All units, officers help. Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street. Any unit to handle code 3, identify.
Oh, look out, buddy.
All units, officers help Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street.
Finally. We're starting to think nobody would show.
What have we got?
The 3rd Street Gang and the Diamond Street Gang. Mexican kids with nothing better to do than howl at each other. But no bloodshed so far. Shit! Hope you brought plenty of ammunition, sir.
LAPD, drop your weapons!
Let's move forward!
Clear! Go! Throw out the guns.
God damn it, here come more.
Yeah. Yeah, local cop involved in fender bender.
Car 11K, calling KGPL. I need an ambulance at 1624 West 3rd Street. Code 4. Shots fired and suspects are down.
Roger on the ambulance, 11K. All units be advised, code 4 on the Major 415 on West 3rd Street. Suspects are down.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
The specially equipped...
Yeah, so far the music in this game has been pretty good. I gotta say.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing?
Don't see a mailbox, do you?
Here he is, apartment 3.
Yeah,
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes.
Stefan,
I
come
understand.
on, man.
Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad. So how far along are you, Anna?
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right. So how's it gonna be when you go into labor and he's not around?
You are wrong about Gabriel.
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy.
Two plates
Serving
are out.
breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Peanut butter jelly time. Yeah, it must be. She set a plate out for her and then plate out for the baby. Well, well.
It looks like Valdez gets his wheel back. Diplomatic license plates.
Very interesting. Alright, let's ask Miss Rodriguez some questions.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricón that he is a man.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
Jesus, Phelps.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Yeah, what about the breakfast plates?
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Then tell us where he is. If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
Well, you haven't seen how I drive. I wreck when I'm not chasing
Put in
anybody.
a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line? That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year. No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fine automobiles.
We
know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
Please leave. You have what you need.
According to my guide, there was supposed to be another question. I mean, I guess we know where it is. So.
Isn't that the cop that solved the big case and got promoted?
No, it's not. Shut up. Where are we going? That way. So I go back to first and then take a left. Okay.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cards?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
Quick as we shut one of these races down.
I'm going the right way. No, I'm not. I'm supposed to go. Okay, whatever.
Other one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamp.
How do I always end up with this fucking
The next
dead end?
16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling me. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Sorry, coming through.
Watch what you're doing!
No. Gotta get my insurance. I'm a cop.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado. Getting away! Gonna lose him.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
Yeah, I recognize this area from GTA 5, which is also in LA.
No games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Step on it, Phelps. Take him out.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Damn it, Cole, hold steady.
Oh, aim the
Gabriel
gun.
Delgado, you're under arrest for Grand Theft Auto.
He said it. He said the
Fuck
thing.
you, puto! You should speak to the maricon. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's the man? I should have burned his fucking car.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You
we
got a
him.
foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Five stars. Nice. I think we got time for one or two more cases.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso? Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
Yeah, he's not wrong. Marriage is what brings us together today. And love, true love. Oh no.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
I got this gadget whiz putting recording devices into the place for him.
Not now. I got paperwork coming out of my ass.
That's what you said last time. Might want to see a doctor about that.
Door knocking all morning, but I got to make in the car in the end.
Share the stairs, guys. Come on.
Ah, one of these days. Isn't he the cop that won a medal for solving?
I don't want to be rude, but I ain't
Nope.
got time for talking.
This is a nighttime one. Let's go with our nighttime suit. Yeah.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes conviction.
I'll convince him to let it go.
Can't we try to get there in one piece?
Shut up. You try driving.
How do you do that? Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Because a white male named Lester Patterson walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here, dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar, name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Phelps, you should take a look at the body. Poor guy.
Landed on his face and ended up here. Car must have struck him from behind. Patterson has life insurance. We can notify next of kin.
More romantic hand-holding indeed.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Body traveled a good 20 feet. So the driver managed to brake before the impact. This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
She's all yours, Detective.
Well, well, well.
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife. Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first 3 letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were 2 voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things look pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
But first, what's up with our mental doctor?
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can, unfortunately, be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
Not sure how I feel about that statement, but okay. This guy. I have a feeling this guy has a pretty good set of facial animations as well.
I'm
Let's
Detective
see.
Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
Looks like you just smell the fart. He's gotta be lying. Let's press X to doubt.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but
Hey, Cassie.
not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy?
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
Hey, Commander Zach. Yeah, this game's great. Hey, let's observe him. Aha! Being suspicious. I got my eye. I do. Aha! Yeah, okay, I'm just minding my own business, writing notes. Aha! Okay, nothing.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Looks like he's sitting in church and he just thought of a really funny joke, but he can't laugh right now. Because it's like one of the really quiet parts. Oh yeah. I meant to tell you, Commander Zach, it's been a while since you've joined us on the stream, but yeah, I actually have some new sounds since last time you were here. Anyways, this guy got the shit. Tell me what's really going
hear all
on.
sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license.
How
plate.
embarrassing.
Charles
How
Cross-check possible
embarrassing.
Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks, ma'am. Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Oh, you guys like my webcam for this one, by the way. I did provide something because with my new that's weird. I didn't hear that one go off. Well, yeah. Anyway, I had to modify because like with my new setup, my webcam isn't really in a great spot, so I'm improvising. Where's our car? No, don't look at that. Controls are very similar to GTA and Red Dead, but they're just different enough that... Oh, can we take the hearse? Yeah, Spookmobile, let's go! Alright, let's go check out the guy whose car supposedly ran over this. Where's Ghostly? He would be so all about this.
Lucky break getting a partial ID. These cases are usually dead in the water after 24 hours if no one comes forward.
Why don't they just stop?
You heard about fight or flight during the war?
Sure. Never back your enemy into a corner. That kind of stuff.
Right. Well, in a hit and run, the perp is already in flight. It's easier to keep going. It takes a degree of moral courage to stop and accept responsibility.
This is getting not as dumb as you make yourself out to be.
I didn't know I was making myself out to be dumb.
Minus 211 in progress. 933 South Broadway. Any center unit able to handle identify?
What the hell? Unless this is like way the hell out. Yeah, that's like way on the other side of the city. I ain't driving way the heck over there. We're almost there anyway. Are you guys hearing those sound alerts? I haven't heard the last two for some reason. But I heard the first ones you guys did. Who knows? Let's talk to Mr. Sheldon.
Enemies go boom, sir.
Hey, there we go. I heard that one. That's
son of a bitch right there. William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
LAPD, get out of the way! Oh shit. It's just in the airbags. Oh. Okay. Stop reading chat. Chase the car.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Chad.
No wonder he killed someone driving like this.
Story for just to tell you. It's a Sith-led Darth Vader.
Don't let that asshole get away.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
We have used the Force to influence the clones. He had such a even keep the ones who killed from dying. The dark side of the Force is powerful. Some consider to be unnatural.
That's it. Cuff
He
him, we're
became
done.
so powerful.
Show me your
The
hands.
only thing he was afraid of was losing
The
his
vehicular
power.
manslaughter
I
wraps
am
out.
tragedy of drug Vegas the wise.
Unfortunately, he
Okay.
taught his apprentice everything
What do you
he
mean?
knew. Then his
The guy jumped
apprentice
right out in
killed
front of
him
me.
in his sleep.
He came out of
Ironic.
nowhere.
Could save
There's
others
nothing
from death.
I could
but
do about
not
it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job.
There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
Leave the coroner and the paperwork. Procedure can wait. We should probably go speak to the wife and let her know what's happening.
Okay. You become all heart at the prospect of paperwork, don't you?
Let's go talk to Robert Pattinson.
Only a officer needs help. 333 South Main Street. 333 South Main Street.
Main Street?
211, the shots fired.
I'm on my way.
Unit to Ammo Code 3 identified.
Yeah, apparently it's not the first time for this guy. Probably safer that we caught him. Out of the way! What's wrong with you?
All units, officer needs help. 333 South Main Street. 333 South Main Street. Officer needs help.
What's the situation?
We got a hold-up gone sour. 3 guns locked themselves in with 2 hostages. I tried to go in through the front, but the place is a fortress. I nearly got a mouthful of lead from my stroke.
All right. I'll see if I can get in through the back.
All right, I'll stay here and keep them busy.
Let's go. Shot back.
Lead the way, Stefan. Please, down on the ground.
Find some cover!
Pop your head out again. So I got
Quick, up the
upstairs.
stairs! Get after him!
Put the weapon down, now!
We got it.
Car 11K. I've been involved in a shooting at 333 South Main Street. Globe Loan and Jewelry. It's code 4 now, but the suspect is down. I need an ambulance here. And notify my supervisor and the coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. Your supervisor will be notified. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at 333 South Main Street. Globe Jewelry and Loan.
Does anybody know the name of this song? I know it's a famous one, like Louis Armstrong or something, but I don't know the actual name of it. Just know it sounds familiar.
There is a concept invented by the Jedi.
That was quiet, but I heard it. It is a concept invented by the Jedi. I don't even know how to spell it. sure if I believe you, Cassian, with that winky face. Alright, let's talk to these folks, huh? It's your son Robert home. I want to talk to him about the new Batman movie.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Don't mind if I do. Yes, let's question her.
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
You tell him, Stefan.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
Yeah, good friends in quotation mark. Was there a fly in the room, or are you just avoiding my gaze, Lorna?
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
Oh, there we go. I did hear it that time. Maybe it was just too quiet the last time we couldn't hear it. Because we were like in the middle of a car chase or something. Yeah, who's John Mulaney? I know that name, I just can't remember who it is.
Admit it, you were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake.
This party's over.
That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
Nice. Yeah, I know a lot of the actors who were in this game are also on a TV show called Mad Men, which I think is set kind of in the same era. I remember my wife was watching it, and I was like, oh, hey, that's Cole Phelps from L.A. Noire. And of course, she had no idea who that was.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
Okay, Lorna, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
You're being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crap games,
He's too
pinochle,
dangerous
you
to
name
be
it.
left alive.
Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit and run detective.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Just leave so we can get back to being good friends together. Yeah. Alright, what are we doing? We need to make a tele call. Pardon me, señorita.
I read about him in the paper.
Nope, that wasn't me. That was somebody else. You're wrong. Goodbye.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Pattison autopsy.
Thanks.
Yeah, I guess she is Gordolf, just not in the way her late husband was thinking of.
That's disgusting. Didn't you ever hear germs?
Yeah, Stefan definitely doesn't like to work, does he? Just sits in the car, lets people do everything. Los Angeles. Did you speak Angeles? Dude, I'm trying to go illegally around you. Jeez. Well, how about it, Commander Zach? Did you get through all of them? I was gonna say, it's been about time. I was expecting another one any second.
Any Central unit of 415, possible mental case at 7th and Flower, unit to handle code 3.
Metal case. Where is this? Where are we? I'm not going all the way the hell over there.
See the cop they've been talking about on the radio?
Nope,
Want another accommodation?
not me. Somebody else.
Olive oil comes from olives. Where does baby oil come from?
Wow. Got any other bright wisdom there, Einstein?
I'm gonna suck the hell out of you.
Excuse me? Yeah, that's what I thought.
The heck? You can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death.
There you
Long,
go.
sharp knife, length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the
Good Lord,
knife, we have the
Stefan,
coroner's
you too.
report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
Can't just threaten people with a gas chamber. I mean, okay, Phelps's was worse because in the first case he threatened an actual Jewish person with a gas chamber. Talk about insensitive. But yeah, like, jeez. I know this is a different time, but boy. Chill out. So yeah, let's go back to these folks, huh? I think we got a couple more questions for them. Which way do I? Hang on. Which way do I want to go here? Through the tunnel. I think we can go through the tunnel. No, Stefan, we have food at home. Be quiet. No, you have enough toys. You don't need a Happy Meal. Alright.
We've spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand jury.
Nice of you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear, telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up!
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do with it.
You think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's
Lorna?
a crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake!
Wow, Ripperoni.
Stop or I will shoot!
He's too dangerous.
Last chance to surrender, Sabo.
Parkour.
You come any closer and I will pull the trigger.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Help me!
Don't worry, ma'am. You're okay.
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
Shoot at him wildly. You guys are great.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Nice. 5 stars. Not as much damage that time either.
Phelps, Bukowski. B-Cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there and see what you can find out.
You ever
Go
hear
on.
the tragedy
Sorry to inconvenience
of
you.
Darth Plagueis the Wise?
We're on it, Captain.
I thought
Here we
a
go
story
again.
Jet I could tell you.
Make
It's
yourself
a Sith
comfortable,
legend.
Phelps.
Darth Plagueis was a dark lord of the Sith, so powerful and so wise, he could use the Force to influence the midi-chlorians to create life. He had such a knowledge of the dark side, he could even keep the ones he cared about from dying. The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural. He became so powerful. The only thing he was afraid of was
Phelps does
losing
not
his
look
power,
happy.
which eventually, of course, he did. Unfortunately, he taught his apprentice everything he knew. Then
Wake up,
his
Cole.
apprentice killed him in his sleep.
Not now,
Ironic.
dude. I'm listening to the
Save
tragedy.
others
Darth
from
Plagueis the
death,
Wise.
but not himself.
Okay, anyway.
I swear the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
It pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe a word of it.
Mrs. Phelps not happy, huh?
Guy gave his wife a cat. I said, all fair and fucking for.
They're calling her the Dahlia now. Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
What a case. You hear whether they're making any progress?
Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Poor thing. Terrible enough being murdered like that without having to be dead. Strewn all over the front page.
Chill out.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get him.
After him.
Remember,
Wee-woo.
you need him healthy enough to answer questions.
So you're not going to shoot at him?
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Fraser from 6 West 2nd Street.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Oh, something.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
All right, all right. Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
Get bracelets on him, Phelps. I'll call it in.
Car 11K to KGPL. Suspect
Hands behind your
custody
head.
requires transport back to Central Station.
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with two tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive.
You're right. He does have a sweater vest. I bet he's secretly Hispanic.
Well, you guys might not have anything better to do, but I've got a class I need to get to.
Shut up.
You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
If this is a forgery, it's top-notch. This will need to be traced. Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
Got something in your eye there?
You better give us something, Cliff, or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
Not the wacky backy.
One reefer.
We'll let it slide. You're in enough trouble.
Enemies go
We're going to
boom,
get to
sir.
the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence, and have him arraigned for Grand Theft Auto.
Right, Detective.
Send the contents of his
father is?
glove box to my
We need
personal
to get to Coombs Auto and
mailbox.
check out Harrison's story.
Yes. Whatever, dude.
So what? I think he's telling the truth.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars.
Yes,
Usually
wacky
they're called
backy is
politicians.
weed. For those of you who are not in the know. I mean, this is LA. Quite a bit of the stuff out there these days, believe me.
Paperwork all looked above board, and he seemed like a clean-cut kid.
Oh, well, I get it now. You see some kid who's basically you 5 years ago and assume he's got to be innocent.
I'm more than happy to be proved wrong.
Hey, if he'd been black or Hispanic, you'd be singing a different tune. You spout all this communist crap about treating everybody the same, but it only works one way.
I'm not sure that's communism, Stefan.
Oh, God, please. Not another history lesson from the man who single-handedly won the war.
Are you finished?
Yes, I feel much better now. We'll shake down the car dealer and take it from there. Unless his daddy plays golf with yours, of course. In which case, we'll give him a firm gentleman's handshake and be on our way.
See? I knew you weren't finished.
A wacky backy sound effect, huh? Don't know about that. Maybe I can hook you up with some smoke weed every day or something. I don't know. Doesn't really go with the theme of the channel necessarily, but we'll see.
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr.
Ha
Coombs.
ha.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way.
Walk this way. Wow.
That's a joke too, son.
This guy.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
I have half a mind to say yes, Stefan. I really do. But there's no crimes against being annoying.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there too.
Gene Archer, 146 North Fremont Avenue. Harrison's purchase receipt was legit, at least. We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the banker from Nancy Drew.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
It says Marquee Printing. You've never heard of them?
Marquee. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Combs?
Close of play on Friday.
Something wrong? Something you want to tell me?
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money, always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
Mm-hmm.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
Yeah.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Coombs.
Sorry, Stefan. Maybe next time.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer.
Get on the horn and call it in.
What the face doing?
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of Grand Theft Auto.
I'll relay the information.
Messages, please.
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thanks for your help.
Let me guess. Hiding from the wife?
Huh? Parkour. Are you ready? Ready? Parkour. Oh yeah. Still got it. Eh, fuck you. Let's go here. Where apparently this car was registered at. Go!
Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car sales. Doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line, just to get the hell out of there.
True. Got a point there, Phelps. Think you figured it out. Whoa, that was close. Captain Irish would not be happy with me if I wrecked a police car.
He says murder.
Empty. Should have known that Archer broad would have given us a false address.
We should go to the station, see what this Velasco guy has to say.
Is that the language of law?
Yeah, let's go to the police station. Question our suspect.
He can talk plainer than that. He says murder, he says. Every time he kisses, he says murder, he says.
Yeah, like I said in my first part, this game is set in the 1940s, and yeah, some stuff was definitely different back then.
KGPL to any unit, the 459, they're now at 267 South Main.
Is this one close? Well, we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to take a right and go this way, because if we go straight past it, I think it's gonna suck us in. Shit, this. Why do I always end up in this dumb thing? Shortcut! Yeah! Woo! Totally meant to do it.
KGPL to any unit, the 459, they're now at 267.
No, you pennies is hiding from me. I can find you all and eat you. Yes, sir. Damn. Why these places have so much preparation H?
Why indeed?
Ooh wee! Pennies give me speed.
Get the hell down from there, you lunatic! You really need to lay off these rules.
down like a sack of spuds. Carcore, indeed. Oh yeah, I got an achievement for completing a brawl without losing my hat. The source of my power.
In the easy take-home carton that holds 6 bottles. It's the quality drink that's as refreshing as it is delicious. The king of refreshment.
Not sure why, but that guy just seems a little sus to me, you know? More clips. Nice.
Detectives, Velasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit papers.
Thanks.
Hey, I think those bikes are on the side.
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
Crummy bastard.
James Velasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
The paper is real enough, Velasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
You're a 2-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Velasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
Rip.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
Does the name Jean Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
Looks like he's got a shit.
You're a liar, James.
Say that again. I'm telling the truth. I don't know the broad.
So that's why you both have the same address printed on your pink slips. She's a mule for these stolen vehicles, genius. Same as you.
Jesus. All right, I know her. Stupidest broad I ever met. Always cooking up crazy schemes. I don't know why those guys use her. You happy now?
Yeah, he does kind of look like he's out of Watch Dogs, doesn't he? Shits himself.
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
Don't give me that shit. Extra doubt.
Give me something, Velasco, or I'll take you back to the cells and tell the whole station you're a child molester. I don't think you'll laugh.
Jesus, Cole.
Okay. I hear you. The cars get sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
Where do you pick up the cars, Velasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
An address, Velasco. You want my help with the DA? Cough it up, now.
A place on Industrial Street. I don't know the number. You're gonna help me out, right?
Keep talking, kid, and we'll see what we can do.
All right, James. We're gonna check if this information is worth anything.
And if it is, I need your help here, pal.
If it is, then we'll know you're a man of your word, and so will the DA.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightfall. Gordon Lightfall. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
The Canary
Phelps,
Thistles.
your GTA suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
That's the guy from the papers.
Nope. Nope, different guy. Not me.
Don't need this?
What the hell?
Oh, you never seen a man run down the sidewalk?
He wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
I'm gonna get
It'll only take a little while longer, madam. I like it's quite a lot of money.
People say I have no
What is-
taste.
LAPD.
But I like you.
We'll take it from here.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay? You look sweet. How about giving a girl a break? That could be very nice.
I'm
Afraid I can't
married.
do that, Miss Archer. Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my luck to get the only hair sure cop in the LAPD.
This is the other car running lady.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
Gene, you've blown open the whole operation because you were dumb enough to try to sell one of the cars. What do you think they're going to do to you? Give me something.
I was just doing what they do. They paid me $50 to drive the car. I made $2 grand selling it.
You made zero. And if they catch you, you're dead. Is that all your life's worth?
Look, a girl needs things. I don't see you looking out for me.
How long have you and Belasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Belasco?
I didn't even say James. You filled that part in. Gotcha.
You're lying. James Belasco. I don't remember mentioning his first name, Miss Archer.
Oh, well, I think you did, didn't you? Well, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, this lady's
Anyway,
not very smart.
I don't know him.
You aren't sharp enough to lie to me, Gene. You and James Belasco share the same address on your pink slips. We have him in a cell.
Okay, so I know the creep. The pink slips are real. The home addresses are always vacant lots. Bigelow is always boasting that the paperwork is legit and that if we stick to our stories...
And don't try and sell the car?
Yeah, that too.
Tell me where you picked up the car, Miss Archer.
Look, I can't remember. Let me go, will you? Please. What have I got to do?
Trying my patience here, Gene. I'll have the reporters down here and have your picture in all the papers. You'll have nowhere to run.
All right already. I get the message. I pick up the cars from a guy named Bigelow. 58 Industrial Street. Big warehouse full of goons. Now you've got what you want. Can I go? Please?
No, you sure can. We've got a car waiting outside for you.
Some career advice, Gene. Get out of crime. Marry someone boring who has money and will find you captivating.
Is this guy for real?
He takes a little getting used to, but yeah, he generally means what he says.
I like you.
let's go check out the printing company. Yeah, she's not the greatest in fashion either.
This is
That was like that when I got here.
Open your eyes!
We go to Washington now with
Shut up. You try driving.
Friendly girl,
Used to getting her own way.
little did she know her feminine charms were useless against the impenetrable Cole Phelps.
She's not my type.
And what is your type, Phelps?
I'm married.
I know that, but you're not blind or dead inside, are you? Wait, scrap that second half of the question.
I don't know. Blondes, I guess.
Hallelujah, the man is human after all. Now we're getting somewhere. Yep, I'm with you on the blondes. Brunettes are fine too. And there's nothing wrong with a good redhead. But I draw the line at gray. You know what? I might have to lift that embargo soon in the interest of maintaining a free market.
A man with high standards.
The standards are only as high as the last classic whiskey.
I have every confidence that the vast majority of Bowie workers are patriotic and loyal Americans. A long list of prominent motion picture witnesses appears.
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. I've done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate
I
papers.
don't want to know what's going on in the group chat right now.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind. We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightfall. Mr. Lightfall, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightfall. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. A number of used car lots were selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
Harrison bought his car from Coombs. The pink slip looks good, and that points the finger here. Do you have any employee trouble?
No, I don't. They've all been carefully screened. Look, now that I think about it, the name Coombs sounds familiar. I think they may have been involved in stolen documents in the past.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightfall? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
Hand it over, Lightfall. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well, but this really is irregular. Over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna press X'd out on that one too.
Well, I trust you've got all that you need.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightfall. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer. Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments.
All right, let's go, Stefan.
Can you drive to this one?
All right. Where to?
Check out that warehouse.
We should call for a couple of black and whites. Get Fleischer down here.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45. Don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Record.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me.
Think so. Look sharp at the top.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Pretty brave, President.
I don't want to get drilled in the back on the way out. Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
Try the door at the end. I heard something.
All right, don't shoot! Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place. There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas. Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
Betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak.
We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
We know about marquee printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
That's bait.
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy. I get the message. Lightfall. The guy who runs Marquis. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track. He owes people.
Lightfall, the guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
It's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
That's the best lie you can come up with, Bigelow?
Hey, would I lie to you, detective? I'm not exactly in a good position here now, am I?
Gordon Lightball owns Marquis Printing, a government print shop. He's losing big at the track.
He has these big government contracts. He's in hock over 20 grand. If the feds find out, contracts will be all over. Lightfall plays ball.
All right, Bigelow. The heat is off you. Play your cards right and you'll be able to count your time in Quentin on one hand.
Get him out of here, boys. I want to try something.
Out of the car. Police.
You can't do this!
All aboard, Stefan. Yeah. Woohoo! Let's go.
What a mess.
Gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, we shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. But guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong, that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow, Lightball, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings them down.
This one does not turn as fast. Oh man. Let's go. There's literally nothing there. What do you stop that? Out of the way. LA traffic, I swear. Really? Right in front of me? Really? Yeah, I think if I run over mailboxes and stuff in this, I still get fined. So I'll try to drive carefully, even in a commandeered vehicle. You better walk faster, lady. Really? That was that guy's fault, not mine.
Place alive!
Next time, I think we take the police car. This is fun, but a little on the unwieldy side. That's funny.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightbulb.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Save it, Lightball. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney.
You ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
You're in the hole with the organization.
The story the
We know
Jedi
about
would
the
tell
Jets,
you.
Lightball.
It's a Sith
I
legend.
agree, I have a
Darth
small
Plagueis
problem.
is a Dark Lord of the
I'm
Sith.
prepared to help you
so
in any way I
powerful
can,
and
Detective.
so
I'll
wise,
name
he
names.
could use the Force
I need you to keep this out of the paper. I need...
You need to shut up now,
He had
Lightball.
such a knowledge of the dark side.
Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and
the ones
fraud.
he cared
Hands behind your
about
back.
From dying. The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many
The
abilities.
LAPD
some
Central
consider
Traffic Division
to
has
be
today smashed a
unnatural.
nationwide
He
auto
became so
theft
powerful.
ring, writes
The only
crime
thing he was afraid
correspondent,
of was
blah, blah,
losing his car.
Oh, here it is.
Eventually, of course, he
Traffic
did.
squad detectives
Unfortunately,
confronted a
he taught
large
his
group of
apprentice
armed thugs.
everything
After an
he knew.
exchange of
Then his
gunfire,
apprentice
more than a
killed him
dozen
in his
dead
sleep.
criminals were
Ironic.
removed from
He'd
the
save
scene.
others
The
from
LAPD
death, but
sustained
not
no casualties. Damn fine work, Phelps. Now get out there and nail some more bad guys, will you? I want to finish reading this.
Classic Commander Zack. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. But we still got 5 stars. Hell yeah.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
Rip.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard.
Look at you bantering with the boys. Brings a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in this century.
All right, well, with that, I think we're going to stop here for the evening because it's getting pretty late. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this so far. I would switch over to my webcam view, but I mean, I don't have anything on my webcam right now. Just Mr. Phelps. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing more of this sometime because it's pretty fun. Glad you guys have been here to hang out with me. So we follow the adventures of Officer Cole Phelps. Okay, hang on. Let me quit this. Then add my image. Boom. There we go. There's your webcam. My webcam's not broken necessarily. I had to redo my desk setup because I got rid of a bunch of the sections of our desk. We had to downsize. So from now, where my computer's at, Commander Zach knows, he was just over here the other day, but from where my computer is now, basically the long and short of it is the webcam can see like the entire house behind me. And sometimes my wife gets up at night and, I don't want to put anything on Twitch that I might regret later. So for now, we're just going to play it safe and go no webcam. But maybe I'll figure out a way to make it work, or, maybe I'll just have to wait till I'm back at my full desk. But for now, we'll let Cole keep us entertained. Yeah, that is a good idea, Cassian. I could do that. Maybe just get like one of those green screens so I could just kind of put it behind me so then you wouldn't be able to see any of my background. Ren, very sad. Yeah, I could do a very tight angle. No, or like a low angle. That would work too. So yeah, I mean, maybe we'll figure something out. But I figure for this game, I mean, you guys have seen there's plenty of funny faces in this game, so I'll make do with the webcam for now. But yeah, definitely looking forward to playing more of this, and I hope you all will join me. I swear, Commander Zach, if you do anything, I am straight up ending the stream.
You ever hear the tragedy of
all right. Bye, everybody.